Hi y'all, it's Kimberly here. Thank you for coming to my channel. Um, I made the laundry soap videos for the past couple days, and that reminded me of when I made my own bath soap, bar soap. And I did this because I have extremely dry skin. I mean, it just flakes off. I have to use a lot of lotion and stuff. And I was trying to look for, really good soap, and I used Caress and Ivory. Ivory kind of strips your skin a little bit. I do like Caress, it works really good, and Dove and some of those, but I was trying to find something, I don't know, I wanted something, I don't know, just something different was missing. And so I started researching, homemade soap, and I got a bunch of books, and then I learned how to make it, and I made it with lye soap. Lye, the Red Devil lye that comes in the can. They used to sell it in the stores, but since 9/11, they stopped selling a lot of certain chemicals off the shelf. They immediately took them off the shelves, and uh, you had to order them from a chemical company, and you had to have paperwork and stuff like that. So um, I I quit making it. I made it a couple of times, and it was like a oatmeal type of. It had oatmeal in it it was a natural kind of soap, and it was the best soap I've ever used in my life. And I was so happy, and it was so good on my skin, and it had the oatmeal for exfoliation. And I used it for a while, and since it was natural, it would go rancid after. uh, it probably lasted about 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And I made like a little pan of it, and then I put some of it in the fridge, and then I had to put some of it in the freezer. And I used it for, I guess, a good 6 months. I used it all up. It was so good. I used it all the time. And but then with the situation with the lye, it was too expensive, and I had an idea to make it into like a small business. I wanted to start making soap products and stuff like that, natural soap products, and try to develop it into a business. But with and I had already figured out all the cost, everything. I did all the math, for all the costs, and I had it at a certain, price point, my margin and everything. And but then when they did that with the lye, the shipping of the lye and all the expense of it, kind of pushed it off. It would have been a lot more expensive per bar, and I decided not to do it. And oh gosh, the sun is going down, and it's not even 6 o'clock. I'm doing this, tried to do as fast as I could when I get off work. And um, that soap was so good. It was the best soap ever. And I've always used soap on my face. I've never used like a lot of, I have used some cleansers, different types of cleansers, but at that time I was trying to, I just was concerned about all the chemicals and all the soaps and everything I use. And that's kind of that was the reason behind me making my laundry soap the way that I did. Because when I looked up, well, when I worked in the commercial laundry, the chemicals that were in the soaps were really harsh. We did a lot of commercial laundry and hospital laundry and business restaurants, stuff like that. So they had, a lot of strong cleaners, chemical cleaners, and it just made me realize, how strong detergents are. And I can't even remember, the list of chemicals in a box of detergents like that long. It's just crazy how the different types of chemicals. So that's why I chose to use um, to, that's why I made the bar soap in the first place. And that was about 10 or 12 years ago. And then also the laundry soap too. I started to be concerned about that too. And um, the I guess the laundry soap, we have extremely hard water here. I think we have some of the hardest water in the country here. So it kind of does dry my skin out even worse. But, you know, I had to make a trade-off. You know, when I was making the laundry soap, I know the washing soda and the borax, you know, it's a mineral, which, but, you know, I don't care. It was just something that I was doing for the trade-off of less chemicals, you know, even if it, I mean, I still am dealing with the hard water, but I'd rather do that. I actually hate soft water. I can't stand it because it makes me feel like you're not clean, like it's not coming off your skin. But I just, you know, that was the way my reasoning in doing that. But the bar soap, I used it on my face, my skin, and it was really, really good. And I've used, you know, mostly soap. I use a few cleansers, I guess, like, I don't know, Neutrogena, or I just pick up different ones, you know, Clean and Clear. I do like that, actually, and some others. And I've used it on my skin, and it's been, you know, because your skin has, gosh, I can't remember. When I made the bath soap, I was researching, you know, skin issues and my dry skin. And your skin has a layer, I want to say it's the acid mantle. Is that right? I should have looked this up before I made this video, but I think it is acid mantle. I think it is. But it's like a layer on your skin that protects your body from bacteria and viruses and stuff like that. And using soap, you know, with the pH of soap, it clears that off, but it also takes off the dirt and the oil and everything trapped in oil. Dirt, you know, gets stuck in the oil and everything like that. And anything you're around, any chemical or anything in the air that sticks to your skin, cigarette smoke, everything else, you know, you wash it off with soap, and then your skin will return, the pH in your skin will return to normal in probably a few hours. So soap really isn't that bad for your skin. It really isn't. It's the alpha hydroxys and these other things that exfoliate, these other chemicals, those are harsher on your skin than soap is. So soap is actually the best thing for your skin, is what I found out years ago when I was researching all that. And I had always used soap, even, you know, when I was a teenager. And I used Noxzema and, I don't know, some Clean and Clear, different. I did use other products every once in a while to wash my face with, but I primarily started with soap. I washed my face clean with soap, completely clean, and then sometimes I would use another cleanser over it, or I would put lotion on afterwards. But actually, too much lotion is good for your skin, but lotion has a lot of chemicals in it too, and oils and stuff like that. So it's actually kind of, I don't want to say bad for your skin, but your skin needs to have that. If it's really dry, yeah, you want to replenish, you know, the elasticity and make it not flaky and crack. You know, nobody wants that flaky, cracky skin. So yeah, you put lotion on it, but that actually does kill some of the acid mantle, you know, destroy some of it. So putting too much lotion on isn't really healthy for your skin. Just enough to, you know, for the aesthetic of, you know, not having dry skin and moisturizing it. And I didn't really research, you know, the different types of lotion, the collagen and all. You know, there's so many different types of, I just use just about any lotion. And I'm nearly 60, so you know, it's been, you know, I don't really have that many wrinkles. I do have them around my mouth and a little bit every once in a while here, but I put a lot of face cream, you know, here under my eyes, stuff like that. And I've been off at work, so I look horrible right now, but actually you can see, actually, because I don't have much makeup on right now, but you actually see my skin now. But the only thing is, I guess as I aged, I could tell, you know, my skin was aging. And I made the mistake one day of, I got I don't remember what brand it was. I can't remember what brand it was, but it was this alpha hydroxy face cleanser, cleanser, I guess. I don't know if it was lotion or cleanser. I don't know. It had alpha hydroxy in it. And I used to suntan a lot, and this was years ago. And I put it on my face, and I was suntanning, and then after about a week, I noticed I had like a brown area. My face was, I started getting splotches and brownness in this area right here. Like it looked like I had worn a ski mask and I got burned or something. And I was like, I looked in the mirror after, the fifth or sixth day, something like that, and what is wrong with my face, And it was the alpha hydroxy. I didn't read the directions, and you're not supposed to go in the sun when you use alpha hydroxy products because it can scar your skin and mess it up. And it took years. I still have some of the splotchiness from the alpha hydroxy from doing that. So after that, I quit suntanning, and I put sunscreen on. I have 110 for my face, and I use the highest sunblock, 100 if I can find it, the highest number I can find, But for my face, I do use, I can't remember what brand it is. It comes in a little white bottle. I want to say Neutrogena, that might be it. But they have different numbers, like 75, or I use the 110 because I want the most possible. And I think if I hadn't started doing that, my face would have been even worse. I would have had a lot of wrinkles, and I did gain weight, and I was really upset about my turkey neck, If I ever, that is the only thing I would ever have plastic surgery for, because I was made fun of a lot as a child and a teenager by certain people about my nose. My nose is pudgy. I know it is. And I had saved up money to have a nose job. And I happened to see I think it was this not Dr. Phil. I don't remember what show it was. One of those talk shows a long time ago. And this beautiful, gorgeous lady was on there. And she was a model. And she had done a nose job, rhinoplasty, to take out some of the fattiness on her nose. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And I just happened to see that segment on whatever show it was on a particular day. And I think I had about $2,000 saved up. And this is a long time ago. And that would have paid for almost all the surgery. And I'm so glad I saw that show. And that was the only actual plastic surgery I ever thought I would do, because I really don't care about it. But my turkey neck, I would suck that crap out right now if I could. But I use soap mostly just to take care of my skin, and I just thought about that when I was making the other, oh my God. When I was making that second video about the laundry soap, I kind of remembered, or when I got through, I remembered about the bar soap. And I wish that, I could still get the lye. I would still be making it. I would have made a little company, or, I would have tried to do something with it, but it's just too much now, dealing with the chemical restrictions and everything like that, and having to get a permit and everything just to get the lye. So I don't even want to mess with that. And well, I just thought about that. And if you ever do get to make homemade soap, you can make it without the lye also. I can't remember the book that I had. It was, most of them were using the lye, but there are other ways you can make it without lye, and it's not the same. It's just a different texture or something. I don't know. It's a little bit different, but there's pre-melted soap. It's like pre-packaged and you melt it or something like that. I don't remember. But I liked the homemade one that I made with the lye. It was, actual real soap. And you went through the whole process of the saponification of it, and you actually made it. Okay, it's getting really dark out here now, so I'm going to go ahead and go. And I just wanted to tell y'all about that, about the homemade soap. And thank you so much, and y'all have a good night.